knows no more.
Hey guys, this is Tom and back to another Super Robot Wars 30 video here. So yeah, let's keep moving forward since we got to get a team Ryoma last time. Oh, okay, this one pops up. Okay, Otherworldly save you. Let's do it. Is this the Magic Knight? Otherworld forces. That's the name we have given to the unidentified and seemingly otherworldly forces currently establishing a sphere of influence centered on Oceania. From the conditions surrounding their appearance, we are currently operating under the assumption that they emerged from the Blue Hole. The Blue Hole? That mysterious dimensional anomaly that appeared in the Pacific Ocean one day without so much as a hint of a warning. The world is deep enough in trouble that most people just try to ignore the thing. But it's kind of freaky how it just showed up one day. As noted, the other world forces are deploying larger formations across the new sphere of influence, and they have already come into conflict with the local EFF units. Wait, hold on. So from what you're saying, you think the blue hole? Yes, we believe it connected to quite literally another world. Absolutely fantastic. This was already crazy and now we're on the express to downtown Crazyville. A whole other plane of a being with unique cultures and life forms are considered impossible by the standards of known science. Places like that have appeared in legend and folklore since the dawn of human sapiens, but whoever thought we'll be invaded by one? As Chief Maybe has noted, these other world forces poses a culture completely alien to us and we do not fully understand them. The weapons are so powerful, while the technology or otherwise which drives their weaponry is fundamentally different from our own. With no other word to explain their technology for the moment, we are falling back on calling it magic. Literal magic, huh? On top of that, we have also confirmed that the presence of biological combat units within the rank that can only really be described as monsters. Magic and monsters. That would be amazing if we were not the ones having to risk becoming monster mash. We have enough trouble dealing with human conflict, but now we have alien enemies and enemies from other worlds. Well, that makes for a party at least. In order to deal with all these, we believe our first goal must be reconnaissance. We need all the information we can get. So what is the strategy gonna take to plunge down the whole blue hole? The EFF has already sent several unmanned probes into it, but they were crushed within the hole before they managed to reach the other side. You have got to be kidding me. Therefore, the plan for now will be to attempt to make contact with the other world forces near the hole and try to gain information that way. Another world, huh? Man, I hadn't even thought about something like that before. Guess the universe is a bigger place than we thought. Huh. Yeah, especially after seeing Gridman and Kaiju and everything. I was real shocked when we ran into them, let me tell you. Yeah, but now we're friends. Perhaps we should think of these other world forces the same way. What do you mean, Kusuke? It means that we should try to leave our prejudices and preconceptions at the door when approaching them. Historically, different cultures and meeting often result in war. We wouldn't want to perpetuate that. Yeah, I get what you mean. Just like there's aliens who might invade Earth, there's other aliens who might want to help keep peace in space. And I think Osumi is off on tangent again. I mean, I totally get what you're saying, Koji, but it sounds like they have already made up their mind. Well, maybe they are just scared because they got dragged into a world with no idea what's going on. It's like that, we might be able to stop fighting if we just talk you out. You're such a kid. Uh, Things ain't that simple. Whatever, Juzo. You have got the same name as the Mr. Saejima, but you are way more beautiful than him. Man, don't compare me to that hot-blooded daydreaming cop. One day or another, I think Koji and Yuta have a very good point. I mean, like I said, I agree too. It's just don't overthink it. Let's go see these visitors from the Blue Hole ourselves. Some guests from the Blue Hole. How is that gonna turn out, I wonder? Otherworldly savior. Oh. So we're gonna get Magic Knights. At least I think this is Magic Knight. Uh, Ichinana. And if we get Magic Knights, then later we will get Ernie. We have arrived at our destination. The Blue Hole is in visual range. So that's the Blue Hole. So the plan is just to hang out and wait to meet these so-called outer world forces. From reports that the outer world forces appear at set times. This is part of why we believe they're crossing over to our world as part of a strategy. According to the apparent schedule, we should see some appear a few hours from now. Captain, the dimensional boundaries are beginning to warp around the blue hole. It's... They must be coming. It's one of the other world forces airships. Units are being deployed from the airships. Sir, Innova, if you will handle things here. The aerial battleship has entered the blue hole. That ship must be a transporter to bring units over to our world. If they are able to cross through the blue hole, they must be shooting the ship through some method unknown to us. So, those are the other world forces everyone's so worked up about. Those kids definitely look like they have been through an adventure in another world. Trust me, I should know. Armored knight, doll made of mud, and giant wolf. Yeah, like the cast of an RPG. I see. Well, that sure helps to sell the idea that they came from another world. We can't just let these crazy just go messing everything up. Wait, Yoma, let Captain Mitsuba handle things first. Unit Commander, come in. If you can understand this message, I hope you will respond. I'm Commander Mitsuba of Great Valley with the Directors of EFF Autonomous Corps. We would like to request a chance to talk. They are saying something. What do we say back? Ignore the word of these outwarders. We have a mission to fulfill. Did the wolf just talk? They understand us well enough. They just don't care, apparently. You're so straight-laced. Fine, fine. Time to get to work. Come on, you lads. Let's light them up. They're attacking us. These aren't ballistic or optical weapons. This is real magic. Cut it out. We just told you we want to talk to you. I guess this means that we have got to fight, isn't it? Seriously, what a bunch of hand-wringing fools. Well, if you just want to stand there, You'll make a good, nice, easy target. You shall all perish as my master desires. Captain, we don't have a choice. All units engage. Fine then, let's give them a kicking and a reason to run with their tails between their legs. Oh, 700, that's not too bad. Captain, we have detected another warp in the blue hole, similar to the one from before. Enemy reinforcement? Three mobile weapons have just appeared in the airspace above the blue hole. More Otherworld forces then. They seem different in some way from the ones previously deployed though. Fumi, Fu, you both okay? I'm managing. I wasn't sure what happened to us when we were sucked into that hole. This isn't different scenery. Hey boss, ain't that the Magic Knights and the Rune Gods? So they have come to this world too now. Or rather, they have come home. Hikaru, Umi, look over there. That's Great Mazenga. And over there, that looks a lot like the Federation forces battleship. Wait, did we return to our own world? Yeah, indeed. Magic Knight. Innova. One of Zakato's servants. And if he's here with those Soho Knights, Zagato and the kingdom of Salatek are spreading the full reach of their invasion towards our world then. Several and this world are two sides of the same coin. Just as you can be called from here to several, and so too can we travel to your ruin. Because of that hole. It is now as the laws of our world twist and shatter that the gates to the other realms yawns wide. The laws of your world are shattering. All because Sakato kidnapped the princess Emerald. That does it. Innova. If you attack our world, we are going to fight you. You're with me, right? Yumi Fu? Absolutely, we're not going to just hand our word to Zagato on a silver platter so he can ruin it. Thankfully, we can still use both our rune god and our magic. We can fight, so we shall fight. Those mobile weapons, they seem to be opposed to the first set of Otherworld forces. Then I think enemy of my enemy applies. Can you hear me, Federation folks? We are the Magic Knights. We can fight with you. We can explain everything once this fight is over. Let's join forces to get through this for now. We do. Magic Knight, we will gladly accept your help. Oh wow. Is that some beautiful old man as the captain, not a pretty lady? And she seems sincere. I think we can trust her. Let's go. Umi, Fu. Wherever we are, we're still the Magic Knight. We can't lose here if we're gonna rescue Princess and bring peace back to several. These unknowns, these other war forces, their appearance now will doubtlessly make things even more chaotic here on Earth. we cannot lose. Our goal shall always be the unification of Earth. Human needs some kill. Okay, so some weirdos from fairy tale video games decide to pay us a visit. Oh, better be a good host then. Time for you to learn that when you came to a word that you cranked it up to hard mode. We finally make it back to our world, and now there are small monsters here too. We will assume several monsters are coming here through that hole. We can only think about it later. Right now, we gotta beat up all the enemies we have got here. How come I don't see them? Are you serious? Yeah, attacking the wrong person, but I'll take it. Man, His Highness Crystal Ball's ambitions and no end, don't they? I thought we were teaming up with that creepy high priest to go invade the Silver, but now we're off conquering strange new world. Well, so it goes. Wherever we fight the battlefields is a chance to make a name for myself. Guess I will hitch my part to His Highness agreed. Wow, pretty beefy. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Who's gonna get killed? It's too far for you. I don't think I can take you out just yet. Level 13, 10, 10, 10. Most of them are just a level 10, I guess. Ouch. Gridman. impressive. Uh, Wall. Uh, I guess I can use the credit. Well, it looks like the people of this world have some fight in them. More fight than I expected, at least. Time for me to duck out for now. My first priority has to be linking up with the main force. The unit we believe is the commander of the armored knight forces has retreated. Shall we pursue? Negative. Our first priority has to be getting the grasp on the situation at hand. So her retreat are just mercenaries flinching to match the Zagato for the profit dangled before their noses. Still, she should prove useful. She will run roughshod over this world, creating chaos as she goes. All right. Oh, come on. Why would you go down to the water? Magic Knights, and now that you have met on the battlefield, prepare for your end. Innova, why are you all even here on Earth? Save your breath. My only desire is to obey Master Zagato's order and slay you all. Oh, for crying out loud, the words really are worthless on someone like him. Then we must use actions instead to save several. Magic Knight's obstacles to his great wish. I will bury you all here. We're not gonna lose. We'll beat you, beat Zagato, and save several. Not just several either. We will keep our world safe too. this world will be his. If that is my master's wish, then I will offer my life to see it realized. If doing so can bring any peace at all to his heart, then my life is small price for that. Oops, I thought it was focused. Sorry, guys. Your action. Am I not? Am I gonna get one shot at? No. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Accelerate. Accelerate. Analyze. I should have analyzed earlier. How could I be driven back like this? I must make sure Master Staccato knows of their power. You're gonna turn tail and run, Innova? You misunderstand. I have a duty I must fulfill. Drive her as you wish. This world will be Master Staccato's one day, regardless of your struggles. So Staccato really is trying to conquer this world, but then, on top of kidnapping Princess Emerald and messing up several so much, what is his problem? We must not let our world fall under the rule of such a monster. Yeah, we'll fight to stop Staccato. The other world forces have retreated. We managed just to force them from the field, but I don't think we gained any useful information. Hopefully we can learn something useful from this magic night. What is it, Hikaru? Umi, who? A science here. Found you. A science. Magic Knight. So you came to this world too, did you? I came to welcome Innova's group, but this is perfect. Now I can destroy you all right here for Master Staccato. That's you. We have already beaten you plenty. You are just a stubborn old lady who doesn't know when to quit. We have already heard a lot from Cardina, Escott, and Lafargar. We'll really like to talk to you too if you will just... Don't you dare compare me to that lot. I have sworn my loyalty to Master Staccato until my dying breath. Come, Magic Knight. You may take comfort in dying here, in your homeland. Please answer us just one more question. Why is Staccato going to lay his hands on our world as well now? I have no answers for your wretched ears, Magic Knight. Is that a fancy way of saying you don't know much more than we do? Shut up. Sounds like I hit the nail on the head. Then we will just ask Staccato himself, then we'll beat him and rescue Princess Emerald. He is a great man, worthy of ruling every world in existence. I will not let you stop him. Ice Javelin. We need to learn a new spell already. We can dodge that one in our sleep. Nothing will go the way you want it. Not on this world, and not on several, and certainly not with us. Come on, Umi Fu. Water Dragon. Emerald Typhoon. Flame Arrow. They're getting stronger. How have they become so much stronger in such a short period of time? The magic of Silveron draws from its power from the heart, and our hearts won't lose to someone like you. Keep it up, Alcyon. If you refuse to talk things out, we'll better be ready for the only option we have left. Girls, you shouldn't assume you have already won. Who are you? You're already getting old, Alcyon. I can't stand watching you get kicked around by these brats. Curhill. Is it Curhill? By the look of you, I assume you are a Night Runner of the Kingdom of Stoladak. Get it in one, Blondie, mind you. You were giving me a hard time not long ago. My name is Curhill. I currently command a low-end night order. You are here to rescue Alcyon, are you? Sure am. Alcyon is serving as a guide for us in this world, will you see. Sorry. Oh, come on, don't worry so much. You're still gonna owe me big time for this, though. Unfortunately for you, we're not going to simply shrug and walk away. Oh, Festus. Want to go around with me? Wait, Umi. Don't rush in. Come on, Hikaru. You want to just let her escape? I don't know. Something about her feels ominous. Hey, the rat has got some good eyes. You're right. I know I probably won't have a chance of facing the Magic Knights that everyone is yapping about head on. But you know what? One scratch from this knife and I have already won. Get my drift? Poisoned, isn't it? Bingo, sorry girls, but a victory is a victory, no matter how you get there. If you think I'm bluffing, feel free to try your luck. I'm pretty sure I can take two of you down with me. Hey, can't move a muscle, can't you? That's to be expected. But hey, that means no one has to die here. You give me Alcyon, and I will leave you all alone. Good girls. Come on, Alcyon, let's make it track. Magic Knights, I remember this humiliation. How frustrating, we couldn't even move. That girl-hilled lady's eyes, she was scary. The way she fought and the way she handled that negotiation, she clearly has the experience of fighting other people. Solid's a lot tougher than we thought, I guess. To think that Sagato has allies like them on his side. We have to get stronger ourselves. We have to rescue Princess Emerald and save all of several. We should take this chance to contact that Federation Forces unit if we can. It would be nice to understand what's happening. We finally made it home, but the fight is just starting, isn't it? Either way, we're not gonna stop it. It's the Magic Knight's duty to save the world. Those otherworldly mobile weapons, they suddenly disappeared. Well, they have been driven by Magic Knights, so I suppose that would be magic. Captain, we have sighted girls we believe to be the Magic Knights at the location those machines disappeared. I think they're trying to make contact with us. Understood. Once our mobile team collects them, we'll hear them out. So you're the Magic Knights. I'm Hikaru Shido. Magic Knight, I fight in the Flame God Raider. I'm Umi. I fight alongside Hikaru in the Sea Goddess Celis. My name is Fu. I lend my aid to the Sky God Wyndham. There, kids! I can't help but notice the clothes you're wearing under your armor. They look a lot like our Warriors school uniforms. Well, that would be because we're actually from Earth. We were summoned to the world of Silver by Princess Emerald. So the other world is named Sephiroth. Sephiroth is currently in a state of chaos thanks to the actions of the High Priest Sakato. That monster you fought, the monsters called Golem, was sent by High Priest Sakato. So then, the enemies you call Otherworld forces, High Priest Sakato is essentially the leader of that army. This is all happening because Sakato abducted Emerald. Who is Princess Emerald exactly? I understand she summoned you to Sephiroth, but aside from that, Princess Emerald is the pillar of Sephiroth. The pillar. She uses the power of her prayers to hold up her Sephiroth like the pillar. She hasn't been able to pray since Zagato adopted her, and it's causing Sephiroth to fall apart. Wait, back up a moment. Does that mean this high priest Zagato is willing to let his own run country, whatever, be destroyed? Seriously, that sounds more like the Oscar arc in Saint There. There was this girl like kind of praying to the god to stop the snowing or whatever. Oh no, stop the melting of the snow to for in order to stop the water to cover the place. So that's interesting. Maybe something similar. Oh, doesn't matter. We don't know what he meant. He wants or why he's invading this world. The Magic Knights are spoken of in several legend as the ones who will save the world. Princess Emerald, the Pillar, summoned us there, and we have been fighting with the Rune Gods to defeat Sagato. The Rune Gods, those are the robots you pilot. I take it. They're not technically robots, but yes. The Rune Gods are sentient, uh, divine beings that aid the Magic Knights. They appeared in response to the call of our hearts and are lending us their power. But we haven't fully mastered the power yet, which is why we haven't been able to get to Sakato's castle, where he's holding Princess Emerald. Now that Bill's power of prayer has weakened, and Silvero has grown less stable, Sakato has joined the forces with the Kingdom of Solidak, a large nation that has been invading the neighboring countries, and has somehow opened the gates that lead to this world apparently. The large armored knight you all fought, that was the Soho Knights from the Kingdom of Solidak. Salau. The Kingdom of Solidak has a somewhat different cultural origin than several central rhyme. The magic comes from a different source. Saladak has, through their alliance with Sagato, expanded their influence, and now they're assaulting this world through that gate. The gate? That's the blue hole. We were trying to go take a look at the gate, but instead we got stuck into it. And when we came out the other side, here we were, which brings us to right now. Well, we have certainly given us a lot of information about the other world forces, but what do you plan on doing from now? Well, I'd like to accompany you if you find that commendable. Don't you need to return to Silver? I don't know if we can, even if we want to. What? I heard a raider speak to me. Apparently, we are not strong enough to pass through the gates as we are, even though you were able to return here through it. Apparently, it's not the same coming here from Sephiroth as it is going to Sephiroth from here. That gate is something Sakato created. So any who might want to try to travel through the gate without his permission, well, it's likely that it wouldn't be good for anyone who tries. I thought maybe the power of the Ruin Gods could do something about that, but as the Ruin Gods themselves are saying, the next time we pass through that gate will be the day we fulfill our mission. I suppose that means that the Ruin Gods will guide us there themselves when we're strong enough to bring our mission to an end. We have got to become stronger somehow. We think fighting the enemies of peace here is what we needed to do to accomplish that. The mission of the Magic Knight is to save the world. Which world it is doesn't matter. Please, everyone, let us to lend you our aid. We are just as interested in working together as you are. Magic Knight, if you are fighting for peace and freedom, then your help will be most welcome. Of course, this world is our world too, after all. The Magic Knight will use their strength to fight anyone who disrupts the peace. And eventually, we will win the Rungat recognition and head to face High Priest Sakato. We will be with you when you do, of course. If this High Priest Sakato is the mastermind behind the Otherworldly forces, we will have to defeat him regardless. Well, we're ready to help. All this aside, though, shouldn't the three of you try to contact your family? Oh well. If they knew we were fighting, I'm sure our family would be terribly worried. Still, you have been gone for a while by the sounds of it, so I imagine they will worry sick anyway. If you wouldn't mind, I think we can explain things in a way that should smooth things over. I can tell them that you were presented during the battle, rescued by the EFF, and have chosen to stay at a military-sponsored school for a bit. Of course, if you wish to return home, we can absolutely make time for that as well. Thank you so much, Captain Hikaru Umi, who welcome to the track room. Oh, cool, cool. Whoa, Makona, the thrill also. Who is this adorable friend? Oh, this is Makona, a companion on our journey. Now, if you were to ask who Makona is, though, I'm afraid we don't have much of an answer. Makona is Makona. That's enough of an answer, isn't it? Alright then, a pleasure to meet you, Makona. We will prepare quarters for you, so once you have had a chance to relax, we would love to hear more about your adventures in detail. Of course, someone to save the world, it sounds like everyone's fantasy. Yeah, if only it really was all big adventures and epic victories like the stories. Something on your mind, Masaki? Well, guess I just got an idea of what they are in for. Hey, can I ask a question? What is it, Yuta? Hikaru, you have visited my house before, haven't you? Huh? Are you Kurumi's little brother, Yuta? Hikaru, do you know this boy? He's the little brother of my friend of mine. I have played with him sometimes when visiting her place. But Yuta, what on earth are you doing aboard a battleship? You're a Magic Knight, Hikaru, and I'm the boss of the Brave Police. The Brave Police? We can talk about it more later. I will introduce you to everyone first, okay? Hikaru? Sure, it's really good you're here, Yuta. The gorgeous captain and elementary school kid. I know it. She is gorgeous. They said this is an elite EFF unit, but it's a bit more like an all-access party, I think. I'm not certain we have room to talk being middle schooler Magic Knight. Everyone's definitely on the same page on one thing, though. They're all fighting for peace. Umi, who? Let's all do our best as part of the drag group. I have received a word from Innova. The Magic Knights have appeared in the other world. Hopefully they will never return to this world again, but don't. Nevertheless, we must be ready for the worst. I have ordered Innova to eliminate the Magic Knight. Please stop, Sagato. If you don't stop, Silver will. There is nothing for you to worry about. I have already made arrangements for everything. Princess Emerald. You don't need to think about anything anymore. And soon you will never need to be sad again. Magic Knight, please fulfill your mission. If you don't, Silver will be. Um, I guess I'm just gonna do mobility for now. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for today's video. Hope you enjoyed what you see today, and if you have any comment, please down in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Bye bye.